3, 2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is Sunday, March the 19th, and I notice the days are definitely getting longer and sunnier, and that's good if you like to go out and take walks, as Buddy and I like to do, huh, Bud? But you want to face the camera. You want to, that way your fans could see you and check you out. And today we're going to do some Kundalini yoga. And Kundalini yoga, I noticed I've been practicing it for a little while, as you noticed, and it's great for reducing stress, increasing energy, and also increasing strength and flexibility. I noticed that, and it's improved. And I still do weight training, but I noticed that doing the yoga helps improve the weight training as well. So it's a good practice to do, even if you just do it a couple times a week, and for a few minutes. It also, I notice, increases my energy level too, because it helps me relax. So if you can relax, you can sleep better. You sleep better, you have more energy the next day. And so today I'm going to do a few Kundalini exercises. And Bud, you can spot me in the other room, and then later I'm going to be taking Bud out for a walk. And it's also important to remember to take those walks, and especially when it's nice out. And Bud, you want to say what's up to your fans? And I will put you in the other room, and we'll demonstrate some Kundalini yoga with your fans out there. All right. Oh, and you don't need anything, as you know, you don't need anything particularly expensive. Maybe just a towel to sit on that's comfortable. And you can do these exercises almost anywhere without any equipment. And I'll tell you, they're very beneficial. And all you need to do is practice, and you don't need to buy any expensive equipment. Bud. All right. All right, so I'm going to put you in the other room, and then we're going to do some yoga for a few minutes, and then later I'll make lunch, and then we'll go for a walk. All right? Because the days are getting longer, and it's sunny, and they're nice and sunny days out there. It's still a little chilly, but it's good walking weather. I actually prefer this over the hot summer days. This is perfect walking weather when it's in the 40s, 50 degree weather. You get a nice, and the sun's out, excellent temperature to walk in. And we will start in the sitting position, legs folded. And we'll start with the chant. You want to bring your hands together, palms together at about chest level, and you want to say the chant Namu Guru Dev Namu. Means I bow to the teacher within. We'll say that 3 times. Namu Guru Dev Namu. Namu Guru Dev Namu. Namu Guru Dev Namu. And people probably wonder why we say the chant, and I think it helps you relax, and it calms your body, gives you that calming energy, especially if you're under a lot of stress and you're going into a yoga session and you're wired up from the day, and you've been working and you've been at that fast pace. It kind of helps you slow things down a little bit, and I think that's one of the purposes for doing that. And the first exercise we're going to do is basically you're just going to shake out that nervous energy. You want to bring your arms up to your elbows are about parallel to the floor, and just shake your arms. And do this for about 1 to 3 minutes, and I'll do this for about a minute. And you want to inhale deeply through your nose, exhale through your mouth or your nose, wherever you're more comfortable. Just do this for about a minute. just release that energy. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the oxygen's out of your body, out of your stomach. And inhale deeply. Just shake that energy, shake that nervous, anxious energy out of your body. And that feels really good. When the first few seconds, I was kind of stiff, and then as I progressed, did that after the 40 seconds to the minute timeline, I noticed my arms were loosening up, and doing the inhale and exhalation was just helping me relax. Good exercise. Next, you want to take about 3 deep breaths between exercises. Sit up straight, chin parallel to the floor, chest out, neck back into your shoulders. Take about 3 deep breaths. Next, you want to bring your arms straight out in front of you and clasp your hands together. Tuck your neck back into your shoulders. Sit up straight. And basically, you want to turn from your left side to your right side with your arms out. Inhaling as you turn into your left side. Exhaling as you turn to your right side. Do this for about a minute. With these exercises, I demonstrate them for about a minute, only because I don't want to bore the audience, because they're very simple exercises. But I do notice after about a minute in a lot of these exercises, that's when you just start getting warmed up and you start doing the movement a little bit quicker, and you start doing the motions a little bit. The motions become more you tend to stretch a little more. So you start really feeling it after about a minute. If you can do it for more than a minute, it's good. If you can do it up to 3 minutes, that's good on your own. Next, you want to take about 3 deep breaths between exercises. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or nose, whatever you're more comfortable. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Next exercise, we're just going to do the Sufi grind. This is an exercise I demonstrated on this channel a few times, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. This is an excellent exercise, and this is a great time to do it. And again, you can start clockwise for about a minute. Do this exercise for about a minute. And you feel a nice stretch in your back, your shoulders. Inhale and exhale deeply as you're doing this exercise. And after about a minute, if you start off clockwise, after about a minute, you want to stop and then go counterclockwise. And again, do that for about a minute. not going to spend too much time doing this exercise because I've demonstrated this exercise a few times on this channel. It's a very good exercise, very good stretch. And you just want to go in circles in your own comfort level. Some people can stretch further than others, so just stretch as far as you comfortably can. Then after about a minute, in the opposite direction, take a couple deep breaths, sit up straight. Put your arms out in front of you. Bring your right hand over your left knuckle and kind of just take 3 deep breaths. Stretch your right arm as far as you comfortably can in front of you. While you take 3 deep breaths. And then again, do the same thing, this time with your left hand. Stretch your left shoulder as far as you comfortably can. Take about 3 deep breaths. And you just do that for a few seconds. Sit up straight. Next exercise I'm going to do standing. It is called the Archery Pose. It's similar to the warrior pose, but it's similar, but it's slightly different. This one basically, we'll start with the left foot. Bring the left foot forward. You want to visualize like you have a bow and an arrow in your hand. Bring your arms out in front of you to about parallel to the floor, and basically you want to pull that arrow back as far as you comfortably can. Pretend like you're holding a bow. And then as you're pulling the arrow back, as you're pulling the imaginary string back, you want to bend your knee slightly, about as far as parallel to the floor if you can bend your knee that far, if not as far as you comfortably can. And then just hold this position for about a minute. Feel a nice stretch in the back, the shoulders, and in the legs. You might even want to move your body a little bit so you feel just in that right position, so you feel comfortable. Inhale, exhale deeply. As you're holding this exercise, you might find yourself stretching a little further and further as your muscles become more limber as you're getting into the exercise. Your muscles will actually limber up during the exercise. You want to hold this for at least about a minute. Then after a minute, you want to come back up, put the string back to where the bow was, and you're in a standing position. And basically, for a couple of repetitions, you want to inhale, draw the arrow back. Exhale, bring the string forward. And as you're drawing the arrow back, or the string back, you want to lunge down as far as you comfortably can. As you're bringing that arrow forward, straighten up as far as you comfortably can. Straighten your legs out. Feel incredible stretch in the entire body, your back, your hips, your shoulders. Again, we're going to do this exercise with the opposite foot and the opposite leg. So this time it'll be my right leg. Bring my right leg forward, my left leg back. Remember, you want to hold your arms out, almost like you have a bow, in your hand. You got one hand on the bow, the other hand on the bow string, and then you want to pull the string back as far as you comfortably can. And as you're pulling that string back, you want to dip down in that lunge position as far as you comfortably can lunge down. Okay, and you want to hold this position for about a minute. Just holding this position, you can feel your muscles working. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Again, this is similar to the warrior pose. You want to pretend like you're holding a bow in your hand with that, drawing that string back as far as you comfortably can. Lunge down till your forward leg is about parallel to the floor, if you, or as far as you comfortably can go. You can feel a lot of muscles in your body just working in this position. Then after about a minute, you want to bring that bowstring back to the bow as you're standing back up. And then pull it back again about 5 times. Inhale. All right, then you want to stand up straight. Shake your shoulders out a little bit. Then you want to stand up, put your hands up in a Y position for about 3 to 5 deep breaths. Inhale as deeply as you can. Exhale as fully as you can. Exhale through your nose or your mouth. The next exercise I'm going to demonstrate is a squat type exercise. It's really good for your legs, your back, shoulders. I demonstrated a similar exercise to this. Basically, you want to clasp your hands together. The similar exercise I demonstrated is on a previous video where you put your hands on top of your head and basically you just squat down as far as you comfortably can and come back up. Okay? And that's a really good exercise. This one's slightly different. This one really, I think it stretches your back more. Basically, same thing, cross your hands together. This time you're going to put your hands behind your neck, bring your head back as far as you comfortably can, and then squat down. We're going to try it for about 26 reps. You might not get 26 reps in one complete set. Squat down as far as you comfortably can, and then come back up. Inhale as you're coming down. Exhale as you come up, 2, 3. And you'll notice you might start off, your squats might be very shallow. Then as you progressively go into the squat, you might go deeper and deeper and deeper. But never try to pull any muscles or overdo it. As you do this, as you progress in this exercise, you'll increase your flexibility and you'll naturally do the exercise with the further, you'll squat down further and you'll be able to stretch further within the exercise. But don't try to push it, it'll naturally come to you. So far I got 3, I want to get 26. And when you first start doing this exercise, so far I did 16. I like to do 26 in one set, but a lot of people when they first start this exercise, they might not be able to get 26 repetitions. If that happens, if you get tired after 5 or 10 repetitions, that's when you might want to stop, take a few deep breaths, stand up, shake your arms out, and just kind of relax for about 30 seconds, a minute, or however long you need to until you catch your wind. You might even want to do some light stretching in between, maybe try to touch your toes as close as you can, and just do some light stretching until you catch your breath, and then continue, because you want to get about 26 reps. And squat down as far as you comfortably can. Don't try to overdo it. Like I said, you'll naturally squat deeper as you progress, as the more often you do this exercise. Clasp your hands, put your hands behind your head. And again, I owe myself 10 more repetitions, so I'll continue. Count along with me. All right, and that is my exercise for today. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day. All right, everybody, peace out, and give these exercises a try. All right, have an awesome day.